everyone dreads hearing the words, "you have cancer." Well, when fitness guru Fitz was diagnosed with breast cancer, she made it her mission to not only survive, but to come back even stronger. And she shares her wealth of knowledge and personal experience in 3 books. And she joins us here today to help us learn how we can make our bodies hostile to cancer and increase our own chances of beating this dreadful disease for good. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. And you're right, it's about creating that hostile environment. Can we weaponize exercise and nutrition to help people reach remission? That means increases your chances of survival and decrease your chances of having a recurrence. Absolutely, and there are infinite amount of studies that prove that exercise and nutrition will do those things for you.
Well, I remember when you were personally diagnosed, and I thought, how can someone so healthy have cancer?
Yeah, and a lot of people ask me that, and all I think about are all the babies at UF Health and their cancer ward, and they did nothing. So we're all susceptible, and you know, sadly, I'm one of those numbers, but I had extraordinary treatment, and then I took measures into my own hands where I could, and that's the reason I was able to get through it really well and then bounce back completely.
And you're one of our hometown heroes. You are local, so your treatments were here local.
Yeah.
And many of the people who've treated you really support what you've done. I think maybe they learned from you as well about how important this is.
You know what's so great is my oncologists have purchased these books in bulk. They've said, we want all of our patients to have this. And when I was going through treatment at a really hard point, Dr. Lucio Gordon here at North Florida, he said, or a Florida cancer specialist, he said, "Fitz, you're doing so great." And I said, "I'm not doing so great. Everything is wrong with me." He said, "Fitz, if it weren't for your commitment to health and fitness and nutrition, you would have been hospitalized for a month. You would not have been able to travel the country, race announcing and keynote speaking." So, you know, he really shined the light on the fact that my healthy habits really were paying off.
But somebody like me, not quite as healthy and active as you've been, you know, you would be thinking, how on earth am I ever going to do this at my lowest point?
So that's why I wrote the books, because when I hit rock bottom, I thought, well, gee whiz, I know exactly how to rebuild my body. And at the same time, I pain for the millions of cancer patients worldwide, all types of cancers that were being brutalized and had absolutely no way, no idea how to rebuild their body. I mean, once you're diagnosed, it's important that you start doing what you can, when you can. You don't have to go run a marathon, but can you do things today to make your body stronger, increase stamina, flexible, and maintain and improve balance? Yes, you can, and yes, you should. If you have cancer, this is a time to laser focus on your health, and that's why I wrote these books.
This book is the one. This is the new one, Your Healthy Cancer Comeback, Sick to Strong.
Right.
And we're going to have all of this on our website, WCJB.com. It does help if you'll buy it directly from your website, which we will get a link from, right?
Right, Fitzness.com, and I sign all of those books. But yeah, I mean, the book is filled with, it's a blueprint. It's a guidebook. If you know someone, if you love someone with cancer, they need to have this in their hands, and I guide them through chemo, radiation, surgery. How do you manage exercise? I mean, how do you manage exercise after surgery? I know I teach you that.
And great little pictures of you in your hospital gown doing your exercises.
Well, but here's the deal. I mean, you get stuck in all of these exam rooms just waiting. Can you be proactive? Can you get up and do push-ups against the wall or stretch on your exam table? Absolutely. And should you? Absolutely.
Well, it's all in here, and we thank you so much for sharing this with us. And again, you can get more of this on our website. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, Myra.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.